You know, life gets really stressful, and unfortunately on social media there's a lot of comparison, and there's a lot of who's better, who does this, who has the most expensive house or car, and that's not important to me anymore. Jamie Huffman, it's spelled Jaime.
On social media, she's known as the Charleston Blonde, sharing her love for the Lowcountry to over 77,000 followers. But to 10-year-old Harper, she's known as Mom.
Harper is music obsessed.
Really?
My husband was a musician for many years, was on tour for almost 9 years, and so Harper is taking over Daddy's footsteps and loves the Rolling Stones, he loves the Beatles, he loves classic rock. We say he has an old soul.
Jamie's journey from Charleston admirer, as she calls it, to a full-time Charleston influencer and a business owner didn't happen overnight.
It took me years upon years. I've been doing this now for marketing for 13 years. I had a lot of very hard and low-paying jobs for many, many years before I got to where I am today.
About 5 years ago, Jamie, her husband Eric, and Harper packed up and moved to the Holy City. While exploring their new home, Charleston Blonde was born.
It literally started with me and Harper walking around Charleston when we moved here, taking pictures and posting on Instagram. So to see it from that to what it is now is really, really cool.
From sharing the best bites, sights, and an occasional appearance by her pup Folly, in many ways, Jamie's life seems picture perfect.
I have a very stressful life, like extreme. We are living out of a suitcase half the time. We're running around like a crazy person. My son has a learning disability that we're constantly doing therapy and stuff for. So I always say I'm like running around with a chicken with my head cut off. But you know, you have to bring some of that real authenticity to your Instagram page without making it depressing, if that makes sense.
That authenticity carries over into her social media marketing business, Jet Setter Social, which has given her the opportunity to do the one thing she can't live without: travel.
So I run social media accounts for different destinations, hotels, restaurants, spas, and so I also write travel blogs for different destinations. So they'll invite us to come, say, to Orlando, and they'll give us an itinerary, and we have to go do all these wild things, and then I write a story on it. So it's really wonderful. You do a lot of things you would never normally do. I just got to go on a hot air balloon in the desert in Phoenix, Arizona. We've gone paragliding off volcanoes in Maui. We've swam with sea turtles. We swam with manatees recently. So it's a lot of really fun, exciting excursions that I normally probably wouldn't have done on my own. So, you know, it's me, Eric, and Harper, and we get to do a lot of really cool stuff.
She says the balance between being a mom and a business owner isn't always easy.
Working and being a mom is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm ever gonna find the balance. I keep looking for the balance and it just never seems achievable. So I don't know if I'll ever get there. He's 10 and I still haven't figured it out at this point. But the one thing I do is I really set aside periods of time where it's Harper time. So, you know, the mommy-son lunch, I love taking him to lunch once a week during the summer, and just no cell phone, sit there, let's talk to each other, let's see how you're doing. That's one of my favorite things to do with him.
And just like his mom, 10-year-old Harper definitely has the travel bug.
So we stopped giving Harper gifts. So for his birthday and Christmas, rather than giving him gifts, we give him experiences. So we let him pick, and sometimes it's a little crazy what the kid comes up with, but he gets to pick an experience as his gift. So like 3 years ago, he wanted to see the Eiffel Tower. He saw it online and thought the Eiffel Tower was the coolest thing, so he asked for a trip to Paris. So we got him a trip to Paris that Christmas, and we went from London to Paris, and he got to go up the Eiffel Tower, and he still talks about it.
And what would you say is like your mantra in life?
So I think my mantra is to travel and laugh often. What's important to me is just spending time with my son, getting to see the world, and having, you know, a blessed and happy life together.
If you want to know where Jamie loves to eat, shop, and play in the Holy City, you can check out her Instagram at Charleston Blonde or her website at chsblonde.com.